What's up, rock stars? It's Roxanne, my Rocky Life, back with another video. Welcome back to my channel, my Rocky Life, baby. So what my Rocky ass done been up to? I'm in that methadone clinic every day. Like, what I gotta do? Looking so ass like attention, present here. Oh, perfect attendance award at the methadone clinic. I ain't gonna lie, I'm loving being on methadone. Me and methadone are reunited and it feels so good. Um, but I got a different frame of mind going on now versus the first time I was on methadone. Um, that was what initially got me hooked to opiates. It was methadone. So I started out using methadone, but now I'm using methadone to get me off of a drug that simulates an opiate. 7-OH, hydroxymitragynine. And I got on hydroxymitragynine because I was messing with kratom. I started messing with kratom because I was trying to get something similar to methadone, which is what I originally started out with. So now I'm back on methadone, trying to kick the addiction altogether, I guess. Like I said, I need y'all just to watch this journey. My guess is it could be just as good as yours. I do trust that God, this is divine, this is spiritual. I've seen it. I've seen miraculous things happen in my life. I still continue to see it. And I got this feeling. And a lot of times when I have these feelings that come out of, nowhere where I'm digging, nowhere I'm not trying to find out a particular thing or subject or topic. It just comes to me. And when it comes to me and it doesn't leave me alone, like this YouTube, I don't know why I wanted to keep getting on YouTube and recording myself simply being addicted to them seven tabs. Now, I was just gonna show my Rocky life. I was gonna show everything, which I still do plan on doing, but one thing at a time, right? So what was really plaguing me at the time when I was really being motivated to start really working on this channel here, because I have another channel, but that I started after this channel, but I was paying more attention to that channel until I got more and more hooked on the seven tabs. I started feeling like, whoa, I feel like I might be in danger. I started getting scared. The addiction was it was very powerful. It was taking over me, like. So that's what made me start doing videos on my Rocky life. Uh, Particularly just kept doing them about my addiction to kratom and 7-OH products. But I had basically came away from kratom and just was strictly 7-OH. In my city, if you know, you know. If you don't, you slow. But in my city, I've said in other videos, the hydroxymitragynine is banned. It got banned, um, like seemed like overnight. Make a long story short, it seemed like it was overnight. I did get a little warning that it was coming, but then it just happened overnight. But we don't have a ban to the naturally kratom. So they say it's a difference. There's a difference. But the clinic I go to, they just call it kratom. They call 7-OH kratom. All that stuff they just classify as kratom. Even though, you know, in the YouTube streets is where I usually see most people that are knowledgeable about this type of thing. They say that it's different. This is still a fairly new drug. Like, even the rehabs, the centers don't even really know about it like that. I'm more informed than they are, for real. But they're treating it like, I guess, like an opiate, and they're calling it kratom. They're not saying, when I say 7-OH, they just like, yeah, just let's just say kratom. So that's what I go by. I say kratom for the sake of that's easier for them to just keep anyway, because they're treating it like an opiate addiction to opiates, they allow me to have methadone. And at first, they wasn't going. She was hesitant about giving me um, methadone because she was hesitant about giving me methadone as a treatment for 7OH because of my previous addiction, and that's how I started out um, with methadone. But I explained to her that I had quit methadone cold turkey before. I also told her that when I was under methadone, when I was taking methadone the first time, I was not under managed care. You know, I wasn't working with professionals, having professionals monitor me, medical staff and stuff involved. I didn't have a plan. You know, it's different now. It's just like it's about. I already was tapering with the 7OH. I realize now that things could just be snatched like the rug being snatched from under you. 1 minute everything cool, you relax doing something, and then bam, you never imagined. Dang, it's gone. Next you know, the big. The one big beautiful bill act that Mr. Donald Trump, the president, got in effect could just change the way the Medicare system works, which is who I get insurance through. And they say, you know, it don't cover drug addicts anymore, or you can't get methadone, which is specifically what I want. But it's up to God in the end. And if God takes away the methadone, 'cause right now it seems too good to be true. I'm loving being back on methadone. I am. And it had, I was thinking that it had contributed to my teeth breaking off when I was on methadone. But I'm not sure if that was genetics, just was going to happen anyway. Because I have like bad teeth, like my mom, my dad, my grandma, they lost their teeth early. Other members of my family, I was wondering was just genetic or did it have something to do? Maybe it had something to do with the methadone, maybe it did. I'm not sure. But I'm going to talk to the doctor about it this time. Maybe they have a medicine or something they can give me to help keep the bone strong or whatever. We'll see. It's just right now I could not just not have access to 7OH and go cold turkey. Like I was tapering already. For those of you who don't know, I was tapering. I've been tapering for about 2 months because I had to. Just tapering off what I had left. What a friend had got me. A friend had got me some, and also one of the smoke shops I used to go to was selling to me under the table for the low low. Just but they was running out, and it was a scary time. And now that I got methadone, it's not a scary time anymore. Although it is kind of scary because, like I said, you never know when the rug gonna get snatched. So I gotta be prepared. You know, no matter what happens, every step of the way, God first, God first. I'm putting God first. I'm still reading them scriptures, trying to stay focused on remembering to put God first in the morning. Read them scriptures first. Pray before you do anything else. This morning I slipped up. I admit I slipped up, but I got back on it and I started reading in Psalms 119. I was led to Psalms 119. I've never seen this scripture before. Like I don't really read the Bible like that, but when I do, it's just such a I have such a divine, a divine um, altercation, like a divine. Uh, what is the word I'm looking for? Like an encounter. I have a divine encounter when I read this Bible, when I read this book. And I read just the first uh, one through, what is it? 119. It's the first one about Aleph. Aleph. Alephi. Alephi. I never knew nothing about Alephi. Like the beginning of the alphabet and it being representative of God and just I'm gonna read that. I don't even know what it's about. I'm gonna continue reading. Like it's like one. It's like 22 of them. These I guess they're like names or letters. You gotta just go look for yourself. Psalms 119. 119, starting at 119 through 120. So the whole Psalms of 119. What is that? So I'm gonna go over each one a day. And today I started with the first one. That starts with the A. Second starts with the B. But I thought it was gonna be like alphabetical order, but the next one is not a C. But I can't see without speaking of C, I can't see without my glasses, my reading glasses looking in this tiny little tiny print Bible. But yes, I just want to update y'all on how it's been going in rehab. I'm going to go to a group counseling, I believe next week. I gotta check and see, but I might have missed it for this week. I'm thinking they remind me to go to group counseling. It may be that I have to remember to ask to go to group counseling. I think I have to be more proactive. I'll learn as I continue to go. Right now, I feel like this is the right place where I'm supposed to be at, and I'm satisfied with what God has. I feel like God has shown me. When I said I was putting God first, I feel like there's more that I'm going to be shown, and this is only going to get better. But right now, I'm happy. I went. The methadone clinic is not hardly what I thought it was. I thought it was like overbearing, where you have to go every day to get dosed, and you only get dosed one time. That's not true. They're the take homes that nobody talks about. We were initially asked about, all the people I asked about the methadone clinic, nobody told me that you could go one day and have 6 take homes. So all you have to do is go once a week. I can definitely manage and handle that. And then as long as my Medicaid, the Big Beautiful Bill Act ain't stopping nothing. It's covered by my insurance. Um, and the medication, my cravings, I don't have the cravings. They're almost damn near gone. Um, I am smoking weed more, but weed is legal and it's way cheaper than the money I was spending on 7OH. Because I only smoke a little puff puff here or there. Um, Smoking about what? 3 grams a week. Um, 3 to 4 grams a week. Maybe less. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't drink. My appetite is good again. I'm sleeping really good. I'm feeling like I'm getting real sleep. I'm not feeling depressed. Right now I'm at 60 milligrams. Tomorrow I may go up. They want me to. They said they're gonna keep going up by 10 milligrams, 10 milligrams a day until I'm fried enough to say I don't need 7OH. But for real, I'm about fried enough now to say I don't need 7OH. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going just to see. Like, I know if I need to cut back. I may tell them enough is enough. When I get to 70, I probably say it's enough. They said they're going to 100 or till I say quit, and I'm feeling like 70 is my spot. I feel like 70 is my sweet spot. Then I'm gonna start. I'm gonna stay at that for a while, and then start to taper. So last time I quit methadone, I quit cold turkey. I'm gonna start to taper with counseling, with psychiatric help, and with taking my medicines, my psychiatric medicines, and see how this works. Oh, and putting God first, putting God first. So now I feel like I got a plan in order. I feel like I got some type of plan. Alrighty, I'll be back, y'all. I'll keep y'all updated on the journey of my rocky life, baby. And until then, hurry up and bye. I love y'all in Jesus' name.